Hey everyone, I'm Anya Mueller here in Deadwood, South Dakota at the Days of 76 Museum with Daryl, the exhibit's director. Now you're the man with all the information, so first of all, tell us a little bit about the history of Deadwood.
One of the reasons Deadwood is famous slash notorious is because it began as a totally illegal gold hunting endeavor in 1876. It was Lakota land by treaty, so they weren't supposed to be here. So when the first prospectors came, they had to watch out for U.S. soldiers as well as Lakota warriors. Deadwood prospered, but for 100 years, more than 100 years, it was known for prostitution. So in a bunch of ways, Deadwood fits this idea of this wild frontier town. And that's somewhat true.
Right, because I feel like some of the stories are embellished a bit, but I feel like there's these old West characters like Wild Bill, Calamity Jane.
Yeah. Well, those two are a good example of the city's destiny because back in their day, they were losers. They were binge drinkers that were not highly respected people. So at the beginning, as of like 1903, the city produced this publication saying, "Oh, we are not like that anymore. We're not wild and crazy and unpredictable. We are a place where you can raise your family and start businesses." Then in 1924, they switched again and said, "Oh yeah, Wild Bill, Calamity Jane," because then the city began to promote itself as the place where you could re-experience the West. So we have 60 wagons downstairs, many of which go out on the parade every year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of tough on the floor, but it's a working collection, meaning they have to be able to function. So there's the parade collection, then the rodeo collection, which honors the sport. And as you can see behind me, the rodeo has been extremely successful all these years. These are all national championships. They are the best in their class. Then there's also the Don Clauser collection, and Don Clauser had the Deadwood Trading Post for some 40 years. In 2001, the city bought his entire inventory. Lots of cool stuff. And part of which, and one of them that I'm just finishing now, is a re-exhibiting of our Native American artifacts. He had this wonderful collection of things. So there's a lot to see.